What's going on, guys? So I wanted to do a super quick video highlighting the difference between the Predator 3500 and the Predator 4375. So the reason I'm doing this is because the two Predators are similar priced, I would say. I paid $500 for this one. This guy would be $899 out the door with tax. I managed to score this on Facebook Marketplace, and that's why I'm actually returning the Predator 4375. This guy is extremely loud. If we're talking noise level, I would say this is a lot more on par with like those job site generators that you're gonna hear. They're incredibly loud. I can't give you like a good, it's almost like if you have it's much louder than like a chainsaw, a leaf blower. I would say it's almost like if you have a leaf blower on like full throttle, that's what this thing's gonna sound like when it starts up. So just get an idea for that. Your neighbors are gonna hear it. And when we were going to clients' houses, so we use this for mobile detailing. When we were going to clients' houses for early morning details, this thing was like shaking the whole neighborhood. It was so loud. So just keep that in mind when you're buying this. It is extremely loud. It's an awesome generator. It works really good. There's a couple things I absolutely hated about this generator. The first being the oil fill port, and people have talked about this a million times, but the oil fill and the oil drain port is actually right there, which is terribly inconvenient because it's facing up. So there's no way to actually drain it without tipping the generator, and you can't get anything under there. So what I did basically was I brought it outside, put a bunch of newspaper under it, tipped it over, and just let all the oil pour out onto the newspaper, basically. Terrible design. The funnel doesn't fit in there. Let me see if I can find one. Everything's not in the right place right now, but we'll use a longer neck funnel because obviously that would make the most sense. And as you can see, that is not going to work. So you're going to have to get like one of the styles that kind of curves. I don't know if I have it in here right now. This drawer is just a mess, but you get the point that it doesn't work. It's not a very good design. So the oil fill sucks. The loudness sucks. I'm going to be honest. The electric, so you can buy a battery to electric start this generator. I didn't do that. I was pull starting. Honestly, it wasn't really that bad with the pull start. So that I don't have a complaint with that. It's really smooth. It starts up perfect like every single time. So if you're looking into, if you're solely between like push start or electric start, if you think like, oh, I'm a little bit older and I won't be able to pull start this generator, you should be able to do it. It's super easy, super smooth, just one little pull. You give it enough force and this thing will kick right on. So that's the case with both of these. I haven't tried to pull start this one yet because it's electric start, which is awesome. And that's going to be like a huge game changer for the detailing van. Something you have to realize though is this is an inverter and this is a generator. So they are going to be meant for different things. This is going to quiet down and then get a little bit louder under load, where this thing is kind of just the noise level that it's at and the load level that it's at is going to be very similar the whole amount of time. If you're really putting a lot of load on this thing, it's going to get louder, but it stays pretty much the same decibel level the whole time. 2 outlets on here for your 120 volts, where we got 4 on this guy, and we got a little small 12 volts and a big 120 volts for like powering your house. This does have a eco throttle, which the Predator 37, or I don't know why I can't say this. It's a 3500 running watt, but it's a 4375 max starting watts. So this guy is just a 3500 inverter. That's it. and it does have the eco throttle, so that uses a lot less gas than it would be if you weren't in that eco mode. So I'm not going to start this guy up because I have everything drained out of it and I don't want to redo that. Harbor Freight sucks with their return policy. It's cool that they take it back, but it's going to be a 20% restock fee, and you have to have every drop of oil and gas out of it. So if you're going to look at buying a generator, I really needed to get my company up and running. So that's why I bought this one. I would say hold off for the one that you actually want. Since I didn't upgrade at Harbor Freight, they are not going to waive the restock fee. A lot of times, if you're upgrading, like if you're bringing this generator back to purchase this one at the store, they'll waive the restock fee for you. But since I bought this one on Marketplace and I'm just going back to return this, the manager knows me really well. I don't think she's going to waive the restock fee, however. So I'm only going to get about $350 back for this after my $500 purchase, which is kind of crazy, but I understand it. So that's just something to keep in mind. Buy the generator that you want to buy in the first place, or you're going to be losing a little bit of money on your return. Just $150 or $100. It sucks, but it is what it is. 3,500. I am going to start this guy up for you so you can hear it. Garage is open, so we are not going to kill ourselves, and we flip this guy to start, and you want to make sure it's fully pressed in the start position, and then all you have to do, click the starter, and that's going to run, and then you just flip it over to run, and that's it. That's on and running, and it's pretty crazy how quiet it can be. We can just have a conversation right next to it, and you can hear me really well. This one, we'd be screaming. And I do have a video of this one running, so I will insert that here so you can try to hear the difference. I don't know if you will, but let's just try it anyway. So I am outside now and about a garage length away from the generator, and this is what it sounds like. I mean, you can barely hear it, and you can have a conversation with somebody over this generator, and you're not going to be screaming. You might be struggling a little bit, but this is pretty much like what I would say conversational noise level, where you just got to barely talk a little bit louder to get over to this generator. So I think it's an awesome upgrade for us. That thing's super loud. It's an awesome generator, super loud. This thing, I would spend the extra money if you have it. Even from the store, it's definitely worth $1,000 for this generator versus the $500 on that one if you're worried about noise level. If you're not worried about noise level, get the 4375, but this thing is so much quieter for those 8 a.m., 7 a.m. jobs. If you're on a job site, this is going to power everything you need, and it is way, way quieter. I've said it a couple times, but I love it. This is our mobile detailing van. So we're still working on painting like the bed liner. We're probably going to go 50% up with the bed liner all the way around just to give it a cool kind of two-tone look. But yeah, we've got the Harbor Freight McGraw 3-gallon in there. Harbor Freight magnetic power strip. I'm going to do a full detailing walkthrough, but it's going to be on my new detailing channel, so you guys can check that out. I'm only going to be leaving this channel for tools, and then we're going to be doing a separate detailing channel. But we got my Phase 3 RV pump up there. This is where our water tank sits, hose reels, and my steamer, which we're upgrading, some extra hoses. And then if you come around on this side, I'm still working on painting this, but pressure washer from Giraffe Tools, and then we have a Merlin hose reel and a Vanguard extension cord reel. So now you know why my hands are black in the last video, all this stuff. We're working on bottle holders for here, and that's going to come next. And then you saw where the generator sits, and that's our water tank. So let's shut this guy off so I can kind of talk a little bit better. And a super awesome generator. We don't have a way to actually get this to pull out, but it should be a good spot for it regardless. It's not going to fill the van up with too many fumes. So that is that, guys. 3,500 or 4375. I'm gonna say, if you're not worried about noise, 4375. Awesome value for a generator. It's good. If you're gonna have it like 100 feet away, if you're on like a farmland or something, just get that. That thing's a beast, and it will run, I'm telling you. If you're worried about noise, and you're worried about your clients, and you wanna be quiet, definitely the inverter. I would say it's worth the extra money. I didn't think it would be until I actually purchased it. So take it from me. I know the price is crazy different, but when you're looking in Harbor Freight and you look at those decibel ratings, and this one doesn't look that much different to that one, it's a big difference, guys. It's huge. So just keep that in mind. Oh my Lord, I almost just died. But I'm going to end it there, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.